Your bright guns are full. Did anyone hear you call as you drove your Volvo into a canal? Oh, this is it. I love you, but I've nowhere else to go. I'm a depressio. I'm a depressio.
We were talking just before about you can lead a horse to water, but you can't get it to drink. They had the same, but we was modifying that, weren't we? Like, you can lead a horse to a dog, but you can't get the fucking suck off the dog. You can't make him fuck it. What are the, like...
You can lead a horse to a dog, but you can't make him fuck it.
You can't make him soak the dog off.
Soak.
That's what Softy says. Soak.
When's he coming on?
Soak. I don't know,
When's
man.
he coming
He's
on?
moving
Do you know
back,
what?
isn't he? So...
Do you know what, Softy? Get here now.
Get here now.
Get here now.
I want to kick off the show. Do you remember Mr. Sham?
Yes, I do remember Mr. Sham.
I was perusing because I'm putting my DJ set together.
Right.
Perusing Beatport. You know Beatport?
Yeah, I know Beatport, yeah. It's a music streaming website that you can download music from.
We might have to fucking mute this audio, but fuck it, I'll play it anyway. Mate, he just dropped this 2 weeks ago, I think. It says 2 weeks uploaded, but I think... I think we'll be alright playing this. If not, we can't monetize it anyway, so...
Well, we're not trying to make money about this podcast, are we?
Mr. Jam this is. Made this. Go on, Mr. Sham. Why did we call him Mr. Sham, by the way?
Did he make it though?
Well,
Or I mean, it's good.
it's fucking slaps. I was like, hang on.
It's good.
Started it off right.
He's really learned that gated effect, hasn't he? Yeah. We called Mr. Jam Mr. Sham because of the time that I saw him do a DJ set, and then I think we've also spoke about this in the podcast. His USBs weren't working, so he just, instead of fixing them or figuring out a solution or like being a professional about it, he had a tantrum on stage in front of 1,000 or 2,000 people. And then stormed off, and somebody else DJ'd instead. They were like, "Afraid Mr. Jam won't be performing tonight because he's had a little wobbly."
And that's forever been my like,
Yeah,
my image of Mr. Jam.
yeah, it's kind of he kind of taints it sometimes.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people I've tainted with my performances.
Do you not think he made that tune?
Probably a few. No, I think he definitely made that tune. He probably works with. I think he works with some people on his production, I think, right?
Do you know what?
Is it Mr. Jam featuring some other people?
Do you know what gives me the ick about it? And I will always say when a banger's a banger, and it is. I was on Beatport, and then for whatever reason it came up on TikTok, and people were like kind of dissing him on TikTok. And you know how you can respond to comments on TikTok?
And he did that.
And he did that, and he goes... Because somebody said, "Oh, you ain't got any, like, you've done nothing," kind of thing. You're just a washed out like host or whatever.
Oh.
And he goes, and he just was like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he kind of didn't say much. He goes, "Yeah, well, the thing is about that, you could imagine his face. Do you know what I mean? All gaunt and thin now. I don't know if you've seen him.
Yeah, he's lost loads of weight.
Fucking Zempi, I think.
Yeah.
Anytime I see somebody fucking losing a lot of weight,
he's on the Zampaninis.
He's on the Zampanadas. He goes, well, the thing about it, and he starts playing his own song and just like grinning at the camera, like he played that, and he's like, and he played it for just a little bit too long.
If you like Zampanadas,
and it gave me the ick because like I saw in his eyes, and I was like, I had the same question as you did, like, did you make that, or did you? Yeah. Is it just like, yeah, did a ghost producer write that?
We do need to talk about ghost producers more because they are sort of stood on the shoulder, you know, they're kind of the people that the giants stand on their shoulders, and then sometimes they then go on to become, oh, you really He's hydrating himself, everybody.
Sorry for
Not-
the audio listeners.
For the audio listeners, that might have sounded like you were urinating, or that I was urinating and you were drinking it.
Fanta fruit twist,
Watch
guys.
the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube if you want to see me urinating and Dave drinking it.
We're nearly at 500.
We're nearly at 500, so please do get slamming that subscribe button.
Carry on.
The thing is, we need to talk about ghost producers because there's lots of people in the music industry that do a lot of the lifting, a lot of the making the interesting sounds underneath, and then you have like a recognizable face or a name or whatever that sits on top of that person.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this, to be honest.
Sits on their face, if you will.
I know what a ghost producer is, but is it like rife? Is the music industry rife?
I think there's probably. I've gone.
Sorry, that's me.
That's all right. I think there's probably more of it than you would think. Right. But then, I mean, also, like, I've noticed recently I've become quite suspicious of everything. Maybe
don't trust anything.
Maybe too suspicious. People like influencers or social media people being like, oh yeah, I use this for my kid, or oh yeah, no, I've got that in my kitchen. I'm like, I don't trust you. I don't believe you because I feel like somebody's paying you to say it.
We spoke about this before, but it's the fake ads for me.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that? What? That. I got it off TikTok shop. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, man.
The fucking microphones, man. Please stop trying to sell me microphones. I've got loads.
They're turd as well.
I don't want them. Their
quality is actually dog.
Please stop trying to sell me microphones on
Only
TikTok.
£5. Yeah, there's a reason why it's £5.
Please.
Sounds like a fucking wet fart.
Made by a child in a cave somewhere in Afghanistan in terrible conditions.
It's pronounced Afghanistan.
Oh, sorry, Afghanistan. Sorry. Yeah. That was the important part of that.
I don't know what it's pronounced.
Yeah, so ghost producers, that's where we got from, right?
Yeah.
We got from ghost producers to microphones in caves in Afghanistan. How are you, mate? I feel like I've not...
Mate, we've just done a photo shoot with the lovely Rob Nicholson.
Lovely, sexy, thin Rob Nicholson. We saw a picture of Rob before the transformation.
He was a bit bigger, wasn't he?
Boy.
If you don't know who Rob Nicholson is, we did about 5-6 episodes back.
Yeah,
maybe.
go back and listen.
Great guy. Photographer of Pedalo Photography in Sheffield. Go check that out as well.
You remembered the name?
Yeah.
Mate, that's fucking lovely.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, we had a photo shoot with him. That's why I'm looking quite dapper in my shirt. But the photos, you guys will be seeing them soon, I guess.
Yeah, they might already be with you.
They're brilliant. They're really good. We had fun, didn't we? I didn't know whether to be serious or like it was like I just leaned into silly because that's what I felt like.
Well, I think there was a point where we started balancing a pot noodle on my head and we were like, oh no, that's it. That's what we want to do.
And then he got the light box out,
and then
like,
he knew he lit the pot noodle really well.
His studio is fantastic as well. Yeah, shout out to Rob, man. Fucking such a lovely guy as well.
Yeah, follow Rob on all socials, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow Rob on all socials. Anything else we should tell people to do at home? Wash your fucking beard. You
Apparently,
dirty.
you shouldn't wash your beard. I learned
Right,
that.
who's taught you this?
Utopia Pod.
Right.
Because I put wash and go on my beard, and they say, oh no, it's got natural oils in it.
What, your beard has, or wash and go has?
Beard.
Right.
It's got natural oils in it, so now I'm fucking shitting myself that I've got rid of my natural oils.
Well, you've you've washed and goed away your natural
You'll
oils.
be married in a year in the summer. Have you fucking...
How'd you get your natural oils back?
I
You have
don't
to
know.
sweat more.
Well, it's like when people get dreads, isn't it? They just kind of let the oils kind of take over.
Yeah, the pure oils.
Yeah. What if I started
The stench.
not washing my hair? Do you think I could grow dreads?
Yeah, well, you've got... Yeah, of course you can.
Is that
You will be a white man with dreads, though.
Cultural appropriation?
I think so. Yeah. Because it comes from a culture that you're not of. Unless, I mean, I don't know entirely.
The thing is about that, right?
You don't have a Jamaican, you don't have any Jamaican heritage,
You go
do
to
you?
that culture wearing kind of like, I bet they'll be like, sick, thank you. That's you.
That's
represent
cultural
their culture.
appreciation, yeah.
That's just changing appreciation.
I guess it depends how good your dreadlocks look. What do you reckon your oil smells like, your personal oil?
Bombay bad boy. Pot noodle for sure.
Spice, a little, there's a touch of spice to it, a zing.
Yeah.
A few little top notes.
Yeah.
What else is in the oil of Vaughan?
I don't know. I just pot noodle smell already.
There must be a little bit of sweetness in there, though.
Undertones of fucking Worcestershire sauce, I think.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Some deep mud.
Deep mud,
Yeah, musky kind of scent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about your
Manly.
oils of your hair? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I ain't got any hair.
Mate, I fucking love touching your bald head
But do you know
today.
what? The grease that accumulates on the top of my head. Maybe my oil is purer than any because I think my oil's still there. I think it seeps out through the follicles.
What is the oil? What is that
It's just
about?
the grease, the sweat, the muck.
It's like
the tar.
that's with skin with furless cats as well. Like they don't.
Yeah.
They're like skin cats. They secrete like weird oil that they just leave around the house. So I wanted one for a while. Then I saw that they did that. I was like, nah.
How do they secrete it? What, from their skin?
I don't know. Just from the skin. It's just weird. Apparently.
Like tree sap.
Yeah, a bit sappy.
Like
yeah.
sap.
Ugh.
That's so odd.
What's new with you anyway?
Went to Lincolnshire. Can I talk about something that you might resonate with here? Anybody that lives in Lincolnshire as well or has visited the countryside will have seen these things. You know, when you drive down like the A17 or the A15, there's just loads of road signs outside people's houses that just advertise things that they've got.
What, like hardcore?
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Free hardcore.
Free hardcore. That always makes me laugh whenever I see that one.
You go in, it's just loads of porn.
Just fucking racks of porn. Free hardcore.
The ones that I saw were kind of probably a bit more like egg related. Because, you know, people just have chickens, don't they? So there's like, free range eggs available.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's the limit on like the time that you can go and ask for them?
What
It's
do
like
you mean?
I see this, I'm driving down the road, it's
yeah.
1 a.m. in the morning, I'm tired, I'm, coming to a halt, I see free range eggs available. If I go and knock on the door, because they don't put a limit on the sign. They don't say free range eggs available 9 till 5 or 7 till 7. It's just available. And the sign's still there. So if I go and knock on at 1, am I a cunt?
I say do it. I say we do it for a Patreon special one day.
Just follow all the Lincolnshire road signs.
On the hunt for we'll call it the Great Egg Hunt.
They're also a little bit threatening. They're kind of ominous
Go on.
sometimes.
Go on.
I don't know. I feel like they, you know, the Longmorn Ratsby character. Come alone. I just feel like if I
Never threaten the Queen.
so there's like a long driveway and it says free range eggs available here, and then I'm like pulling off the main road down a driveway, and I do feel a little bit like, am I going to get hills advised? You know, like, am I just?
Yeah.
Is my car going to be found on like the Avery lot?
In the UK, you're all right. If you're in the fucking,
If
if you're in the Midwest, yeah, bastard.
But if you're in the middle of Lincolnshire and your car drives off a main road, there's no fucking cameras that's going to catch me. I'm in the middle of Lincolnshire on the A17, mate.
How many people go missing? Do you think in the UK? Like just
In Lincolnshire,
Yeah,
I think
Lincolnshire.
probably more than gets reported.
well.
I
Do you reckon there's?
it's ominous, mate. I think I'm a bit scared driving down to these big old farmhouses.
I'm with you, man. Like,
They've
I'm
all
with
got
you there,
shotties
but
and
like,
that.
I'm a bit naive, I guess, because I think like I watched some docs about like the Midwest. Is it the Midwest? I'm getting that right.
In America.
In America,
Yeah,
the Pacific Midwest. Oh my god,
yeah.
it's hard for me to say.
The
And people go
Pacific Midwest.
the Pacific, is it?
Yeah. The Pacific Midwest. Yeah,
It's hard for me to say that. And people just go fucking missing,
yeah.
and they're never seen again.
Car left abandoned. Where did they go? Don't know.
Like no body parts. Nobody is ever found.
Yeah.
You take a wrong, like you start walking those woods. If before you know it, you're fucked. You don't know where. That terrifies me. Like, oh no. Do you reckon like coyotes like eat them, then the body parts get spread? That's like a theory. There's like the theory that oh yeah, fucking Sasquatch got them. Then there's the actual kind of more, down to earth one. That's just like it's probably a bunch of coyotes just
Probably been
ripping them
eaten by
apart.
dogs. Yeah,
Yeah, just
XL bullies,
Imagine getting eaten
XL bulls.
Imagine getting eaten by a pack of XL bullies, man.
Would you think it would be interesting as the dead version of that person though, to be like, oh, my death's a mystery that people still haven't solved? Or would you be like, would you be frustrated as the dead person? You'd be like, I'm here. The coyotes got me.
I think if you're leaving someone like a loved one behind, you'd be welcome. You'd be like, oh, she's going to worry about me. But if you got no one,
would you be watching the documentaries being like, and there's this stupid police chief on all of them, and they're like, yeah, we looked everywhere, we couldn't find him. We looked in bins, couldn't find him. Looked in coyotes' mouths, couldn't find him.
looked in coyotes' mouths.
Did you look up their arseholes? I was up their arseholes the whole time.
I went felching for him, I did.
Could lead a horse to water, but you couldn't make it fuck a dog, could you? Because dog was eating me.
How many people go missing
In Lincolnshire.
in Lincolnshire? That's interesting. I bet it's... I don't know. Do they even have a number for that? Oh, AI.
I think it's been hidden.
It's difficult to provide precise numbers of people go missing in Lincolnshire each year,
Yeah.
as data is not always readily available. For
Yeah.
categories. However,
It's a
some
cover-up,
information- missing looked after children. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a cover-up.
83 in 2019 looked after children in Lincolnshire were reported missing.
Children as well. Sinister. That-
83. Ooh.
I tell you something, I know where they went. I would go all the houses that have signs for eggs outside them. I'd start with them. If
Oh my God.
Lincolnshire Police, if you're listening, go round to all the
Is that
houses
like
that
a-
sell eggs
yeah.
in Lincolnshire and knock on their doors and see if you can find any of those missing children. Just my first instinct, if they're selling something, it almost definitely screams sinister.
I'm bleeping his name, am I?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, cool.
I was at work
Not
the
that
other.
night.
I was at work the other night, David, last Thursday, and I don't know if you've ever had this happen at work for you because you work in quite a non-public facing job. But I was stood DJing to a room full of people that were having quite a good time, and then a Sri Lankan man came up and introduced himself to me, and I said hello, and I was talking to him. He was very nice. He asked for a song. I played his song, and as a thank you for me playing his song, the next time I looked up, he was stood with his phone held aloft with the screen facing towards me. And at first I thought, oh, he's filming like a video of me, because sometimes people do that. But on his phone was
Why am I
the
laughing
most
already?
strange hardcore pornography I'd ever seen. It was a woman getting like quadruple dicked. And he had the volume up like full. So like over the noise of the
You
room,
can still-
I could still kind of hear like the porno.
And what did he look
noise.
like?
He was just like laughing, like,
Yeah?
hey, like, and I was like, is this a gesture for me as a thanks for me playing? I think it was ABBA or something he asked for. It was something very mundane, and I was like, is that? And I sort of like didn't know what to do, so I was gesturing like, okay, and he just sort of
yeah, mate, yeah.
he stood there with his thumb up, like, good, eh? But it was for ages, and the bouncer next to me. There's like a stage in this venue, and the bouncer was next to me on the stage, just looking at me like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I've not asked for him to stand there and show me porn."
I would have turned the music completely down and just gone, everybody, this man clearly
wants to show Can
everybody porn.
Can we look at this pornography, please, people?
All gather round.
Didn't have a microphone, so unfortunately, fucking hell, I needed one. I said I didn't
shit,
need.
you didn't have a mic?
I said I didn't need one.
I'm always active for a mic if I'm DJing.
Do you know what?
Sorry.
Do you know what?
Sorry. Sue me.
Do you know what? Sometimes TikTok, I do need microphones, and that's an occasion I did need one.
You're not one of those cunts. You're like-
Imagine if that was my DJ microphone. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so just
It'd be like,
and actually now you know I'm really.
we can't even replicate the shitness of that mic.
I'm 20 meters away from you right now, but you can still hear everything that I'm saying, can't you? Like I'm right next to you.
Jesus.
Just
Blowing everybody's ears off.
yeah. Sorry, everyone, if you're listening in your AirPods. Other headphone brands are available.
Talking of, mate, I bought AirPods the other day because actual Apple ones, because I wanted some, like 20 quid wired ones. Apple official,
yeah.
20 quid.
Oh, so they're not AirPods then? They're like
Well, wired
headphones.
I wanted to go back to wired. Wired's in now, apparently. Going back to wired, the kids are weirdly buying smashed up phones as well, because having older phones now is cooler.
Gen Z are fucked, aren't they?
Oh, mate, we're cooked. We're all the future is cooked.
We're cooked, as in like we like to watch other people fuck our wives, or
No, you're
we're
aura,
cooked like
dude,
a.
you're aura farming right now, so you need to calm down.
What's an aura farm? Can you explain the aura farm?
I
to
hope
me?
my nephew's a listener.
What the fuck is it? What's the fucking aura,
Aura
farm?
farming, dude. You was fucking aura farming earlier.
What?
I was like, clearly aura farming.
What?
Aura farming is when you, from what I understand, don't come after me, Jen fucking Skibbity Z or whatever you're called. It's where you know aura, right? You've got an aura about you.
Yeah.
It's people who like what I perceive it as is like pretending they're farming for it, so they're looking for it, so they're pretending to have an aura just to get attention, kind of thing. See, I wish someone was just acting a bit like.
Wait, how am I aura farming?
I'm just saying it, man. I was joking.
Oh, right, okay. I
don't think you're aura farming. Just calm down, don't get a complex.
I'm waiting for the explanation of how I'm aura farming.
No. It was a joke.
Can I wear that shirt? Would that be aura farming?
No, a bit more like, you know when someone stood in the group and they're trying a bit hard.
Hey, mate, you all right?
And they're just like a bit of an aura, like nonchalant, just whatever, like just you can. It's a vibe that No, that guy's clearly aura farming.
Was that the guy that was showing me porn? Was he aura farming?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it, but
Do you reckon he's seen someone else do that? And he thought that's what they were doing.
Hopefully, you should have asked for the details to get on the podcast. And it's like why, and we'll have an hour discussion of why he wanted to do that.
It was good.
Was it? Do you remember what porn it was? Did you watch it?
I couldn't tell you the porn star was obviously because I don't know any, but yeah, it was. I mean,
I saw a TikTok.
It's quite a small screen.
I saw a TikTok of this girl, like, and she's on, like, got a slideshow on the TV and her boyfriend's, like, next to the TV.
Yeah.
So it's showing my boyfriend random pictures of girls to see if he knows their name. And it's just, like, porn star, like Riley Reid. He just turns to the screen and goes, no idea who that is.
No idea.
Not a clue. And she's like, Riley Reid. He goes, oh, no idea. Then another one, and I don't know. I only know of Riley Reid and Bonnie Blue, I guess.
Yeah. And a gigantic penal-like clit.
Has she got like a
big old clit?
Has she?
A big old clit.
Wouldn't know.
Never seen it. You've literally said in this podcast that you watched her porno with Bevo.
Yeah, but she was sucking Bevo off. I didn't see a vajayjay.
No, you know the rules now, don't you? You know the rules now, don't you? Hey? Hey, you know the rules now, don't you? Oh,
you know the rules
now. You know those rules now, don't you? You know the rules. Oh, you know the rules now.
I'm so.
You know the rules now.
I'm so miffed that I didn't invest in Bevo coin.
I thought you did.
No, I was going to for the podcast. See how I was doing.
I thought you told me that you did.
No, I should have done. I should have put 20 quid on.
Yeah, 20 quid in a bus. Is it already? Is he pumped?
I think he's pulled it. I think he's pumped and dumped.
Is he pumped?
Yeah. Like he pumped and dumped.
Is he dumped? Yeah. Like he pumped Riley Reid.
Riley Reid? Not
he
Riley
pumped
Reid.
Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, Bonnie Blue, yeah.
Has he had the rug pulled?
I think so, mate.
Yeah.
I think he's fucked it.
Like the magic carpet.
We were talking about, I want to kind of talk about this briefly. We were talking about Virgin Island.
Yeah.
And I really, for anybody who's listening to this, go watch it. It's on Channel 4. It's fantastic. And I didn't know that sex therapists exist.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no, I was like, wait. So if you're like not comfortable with like touching, you could just like, you know, and one of the therapists is like, you know, she can have sex with the clients.
So
which is wild.
So what is Virgin Island?
So Virgin Island is a new TV show.
It's a TV show on Channel 4
that it's an island full of virgins.
Yeah.
And they just get English as well. So it's quite. It's just funny and sad.
Are the virgins men?
No, it's mix.
Oh, a mix of males and females.
Yeah. One girl makes me cry because she genuinely doesn't like. She got to the point where she doesn't like being touched, and it's like that's really sad.
Yeah.
But then there's like a guy on there who clearly he's ready for it.
Yeah.
He gets in the sessions and he's like,
"Well, are we fucking then?
Can we go further?
Are we fucking then?"
And honestly, the therapists are quite attractive.
Show me a bit of pussy or what?
Well, to be fair, they have to be quite attractive, right, to be sex therapists?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess not all.
I don't know, mate. I didn't know they exist until I watched the show. I was like, wait, hang on, you could just.
I guess also not all sex therapists fuck their clients.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know if this is like a special kind of.
Watch the show, man. It's
therapy,
crazy.
Sex worker,
and they're doing it all
crossover.
on like. And in one of their sessions, right, they got all the virgins, and even and the narrator keeps calling them the virgins, and it makes me like laugh because it feels like she's just jabbing at them.
The virgins.
Look
Did you say it with a bit of malice?
Yeah. Just I was like, hang on,
the virgins are over there. Look.
The virgins are discussing. You know, oh, okay, fucking hell, chill out.
The virgins are
Bless them,
disgusting.
they can't help it.
The virgins are disgusting. I mean, disgusting.
Look at them. And it's just wild to watch. It's just I'm interested in human beings anyway, and I'm just like,
yeah,
like fucking. It's wild to see. Like, I'd pretend to be a virgin just to
just to fuck one of the hot sex therapists. You suckling pig. No, I'm a virgin, miss. It's been ages.
Honestly, it's grown back. I can't remember the feel of a warm vagina.
The therapist's like, do you mind if I touch you there? Yeah.
Oh.
One of them says, I had a boner. Like, no, God bless him. Like, God bless him,
I
man.
had a boner.
One lad, like I say, really is getting into it. He's making me laugh. He wants to go further. She's like coasting him into it, like the touching each other and stuff. And it's like, I want to have sex with you. It's just like, oh.
I'll stick my finger at your asshole.
Like, he just goes like
Straight
that.
in with
Yeah,
that.
just straight in.
Okay, Billy. I'm just
Billy,
going
we're
to
just
caress your shoulder gently there. Does that feel nice?
Put my fist up your vagina.
Straight away.
I want to put my fist in your vagina. Well, Billy,
Whoa,
Billy.
Billy.
And it's
We're
like,
just-
sorry.
Just sniffing hair at the moment, Billy. Just sniffing hair. Just
Would
calm
you-
down.
Billy.
Just calm down, Billy, okay? I want to fucking slap me cock all around your
I want to grab
tonsils.
I want to grab your hair and fucking pull it back. Billy. I want to absolutely drill you over this radiator. Billy, we'll start at air touching, isn't it?
Wow. Okay.
Wow. I feel like you just got a fucking erect fucking absolute horse cock. Billy, I feel like
Desperate for it.
just fucking
You've
like
watched so much pornography,
On
Billy.
heat.
You need to calm down.
Billy.
Billy, please. Billy, please.
Because I'm ready, please. I'm ready. I want it.
How old is he?
Like I want to say mid-30s.
Then, yeah, my God, if he's still a virgin, he's mid.
Well, this is the thing, right? Like you, I
you
want
must
to
be
get your
keen.
take on it because you're like, you could imagine being a
Oh
virgin.
God,
Look, you'd be fucking sweating.
I don't think
just-
I'd be here. I think I'd have ended it all, mate. I think I'd have paid or I'd have ended it all. There's one or the other. One or the other. Maybe like you put 10 grand in a pot and I'm either paying an incredibly good sex worker
Do you think it feels better at like?
or I'm going to Dignitas.
Do you think it feels better at like age 34 or like when you lose at 18?
I think if you've lost at age 34 and you're like, whoa, that was sex. That's what I've missed out on for my entire life. Then I'll go to Dignitas. It could be a curse. Because you'd be like, I've missed out on an entire lifetime of this, and
But do you reckon
my dick is only going to work now for another 6 years unless I buy Skundfort.
Sponsor of the podcast, Scunthorpe.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you very
Scunthorpe.
much for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you. But yeah,
fucking hell, could you imagine though at 35 or whatever, pushing 40?
the first time you feel wet flaps.
Yeah, that's it. You'd be done, wouldn't you? You wouldn't even. I'll be one pump. It's over. It's over, dude. I'm barely 3 now. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine
3.5 pumps and done.
fucking just release, dude.
Every time it was bound to happen. We haven't got a guest. Every time it's pump and dump. It's slop. It's filth.
filth.
muck,
It's
debauchery.
it's debauchery.
How many minutes in are we?
I don't know, mate.
Not even 20.
It's like 25, I think.
25 minutes in and we've got to the filth. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to take us out of this.
Why? No, because
for a
I'm
second.
enjoying this.
Because, well, we talked pump and dump, and I've got a little segue into a great pump and dump. There's been, you remember on this podcast about a year ago, I spoke about how pissed off I was about people that glamp. There's been a pump and dump that I need to talk about. And
What do you mean?
It involves glamping.
Right.
This company has sold people a glamping experience at Glastonbury, right? £16,000 is your Glastonbury experience. And people have paid 16 grand. And what they're supposed to get is a fucking decorative yurt with a hot tub and a nice install and a comfortable bed and a Glastonbury ticket with VIP access and chauffeurs to ferry you to and from the festival back to your comfortable pump and dump yachts. And then everyone that's paid 16 grand has found out, hey, this company is in no way related to Glastonbury. They haven't got Glastonbury tickets and the company's gone under. Oh, cheers for your 16 grand, by the way. This doesn't exist.
Lol.
They've fire festivaled them.
I was literally about to say Fire
They've
Festival.
full fire festivaled them, and these people have believed it after knowing that Fire Festival exists.
Yeah, but like the glamping at sorry, where was it again?
It was Glastonbury.
Glastonbury. The glamping, like, that's more believable than a random festival on an island. Plus, like, I don't know,
Yeah, they've been pump and dumps, mate.
So have they found the culprits, or they're just away scot-free?
They're away scot-free, mate.
No, there's got to be a way.
They're away scot-free. There's no refunds. They're basically.
Are you secretly happy
basically
about this because of the?
I'm a little bit happy about it. Yeah. In the same way that I was a little bit happy that those billionaires got like pulverized inside the Titanic submersible.
You see that new fucking footage that come out about that? That's haunting.
What's that noise?
That's haunting, isn't it?
That's everyone dying.
That's your husband.
Yeah, that's him. Your husband imploding.
That's your husband turned into the pink mist. It's been long enough, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean,
I shouldn't have. No.
what was that noise?
Did I just fart? Did you just... And then you see the other geezer in the back just turn around and walk off, don't you?
Oh, fuck. It's like, oh, it's finally gone. It's finally gone. It's fine.
Oh, we shouldn't have fucking made out carbon fibre, should we? That's what I would have been saying in the back going, that's the carbon fibre ripping apart and your husband's now pink mist. Fucking imagine wanting to see... Like, the thing is, didn't it have any... Like, it had one window at the back.
Yeah, you're just taking it in turns to look out of a window.
Just dip him in. And just say it was the type that, oh, look at that. Oh, we're going fucking 5,000 foot deep.
It will be, if there was a safe way of seeing the Titanic, would you be interested in seeing it?
No!
You wouldn't.
No!
You're not interested in like history and stuff.
Yeah, but not like, is there a safe, what's the safe, like, would I be interested in seeing the Titanic if it was a safe way? Let me really think about that.
Which of the wonders of the world would you like to see?
Pyramids. I'd like to see pyramids.
I'd like to see the pyramids because you don't believe that they could have been made by human beings.
I just think they're cool.
Yeah.
But like,
do you think
how safe? Like, do I still have to travel in the ocean? Because you have to do a lot.
Because it's the Titanic. Not lifting it up for you, are they?
I don't think there's any safe way to do it. I don't trust.
You don't trust like a submarine, like a naval submarine.
No, and it's bolted in from and the only way you can get out is bolted out from the outside, like to drill it out from there. Just insanity. Imagine you and your fucking billionaire mates
being drilled into a submarine. I prefer that than being in a fucking carbon fibre.
Did you hear the fucking
remote control car?
Did you see the control they had? It's a Logitech. I had one of those like 20 years ago. I was like, hang on, billions.
Yeah.
You got a Logitech fucking from 10 years ago.
Yeah. How much is it to go on this? Loads.
Loads.
How much does this cost you to make?
What's the whole made out of? Carbon fibre?
Yeah, it's
like the really flimsy light material that race cars used to go fucking fast down a track.
I had a fishing rod made out of carbon fibre. And
I bet you could snap it, couldn't you?
Mate, I accidentally hit it against like a telephone wire or something when I was casting and it snapped it off. If anything, that was an early warning for the Titanic submersible, but...
What was that?
I can't.
What was that?
One thing I was going to say with this...
It sounded like a turd dropping in the toilet, didn't it?
Essentially, that's...
It was... No, that's
not what
seriousness,
it was.
Like,
it was the death. It was the horrible death. The horrible imploding death of 5 people. But funny, innit?
You have, like... What else am I going to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, if people get, like, pissed off about this...
Yeah.
Well, you can't really... What am I going to do? Cry about it? Like, it was terrible. Mate, if I go like that, feel free to fully laugh. Like, have my coffin be a submersible. Like,
if anyone's got a sense of humour about it, I mean, it's a funny way to go, isn't it? How did you die? I imploded.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
But I tell you what, they knew it was coming. Because did you hear the recreation?
Yeah.
It's like...
Oh, the noise. Yeah.
Imagine me and you in that, like, and it's 5 seconds. I'll look at you going...
Uh-oh. Gone. Yeah.
I'm like, is that... The recreation's wild.
Imagine if, like, when we die or whatever, and we get to the next spiritual plane, we're on the hill with all the autists, like, walking in, and then they're all there.
I'll be there, you won't.
You go up to the guys and you go, oh, fucking hell.
Oh, fucking
Submersibles. Fucking hell. The
Hey.
Submersibles. Here they are, look.
The
Hey.
Submersibles.
That's what we call them on the hill.
Some kind of shit fucking
Fucking hell.
superheroes.
What does it feel like being imploded and that? Oh, it's the most painful thing I've ever felt. Because we're like, they didn't feel a thing.
They
It
can't
could
have
been
done.
could have been the most painful death. It could have been quick, but it could have been the most painful death that anyone's ever experienced.
Yeah, because like the science behind it was like it takes for you to like feel pain. It takes, I think, the human brain's process like 1,500 milliseconds or something, and it
Right.
was quicker than that. Like,
Right.
like instant.
Instant.
Like I think it's
Yeah.
like 300 milliseconds.
They're thinking about Dignitas are thinking about expanding into submersibles.
Oh, look at that! You see the fucking got just pink nest.
Yeah, I've thought about it, and I definitely carefully want to end my existence on this plane. I want to move on to the next plane. Dignitas. Yeah, we have two options. We have the lethal injection, or you could take a
Or pink
you
mist.
could take a submersible down, and you could see the Titanic before you go. Oh, sounds good. I guess you know what. How much is the submersible?
Imagine paying to get bolted in a tube.
But then also, how gutted would you be if you're down there and you're like, and the submersible works? You're like, oh well, 9 times out of 10 it doesn't implode, but the one time it does.
You got a 10% chance of dying.
Yeah, just driving yourself down there with the Logitech controller.
As soon as I'm seeing that logic, I'm out. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
It was a pump and dump, wasn't it? It was a pump and dump. It was a scam, like the
Do you know what?
Glastonbury glamping,
I fucking hated the
like the
comments.
Bevo coin.
I hated the comments in the section when the new video dropped, and she goes, "Oh, what was that?" And all the comments were like, "Well, look at her, she's laughing. She's laughing." She had like
Yeah.
a smirk on it, and I'm like, "Mate, she doesn't even know what that was."
She's
Plus,
in on
like,
the scam, mate. She's drilled the hull.
Yeah, people started.
She's
with that
drilled
as
the
well.
hull, hasn't
she's
she?
Like,
Yeah.
she's clearly like, oh my god, people.
He's insured. He's life insured, isn't he? The company's insured. The
perfect. crowd.
submersible's insured. She's fucking drilled the hull the night before.
She fucking hears that thump and goes ka-ching.
They've had an argument. He snored a little bit too loud one more night in a row than he should have done.
Yeah.
She's gone out there, drilled the hull in the morning.
Ain't got none of those fucking nasal.
Don't
fucking
worry about
strips.
it. What's his name? John. Don't worry about it, John. I'll prepare the submersible. Little drill,
This little fucking
little tiny crack in the armour.
shit. It wasn't the fadump she heard ka-ching. Ka-ching. That's right. in my back
Where
pocket.
is she now? Well,
Where are you now?
grieving on a beach in Hawaii with her
Beeb's
millions.
not looking good, is he?
Beebs.
No, not
What's
looking
happened to
great.
Baby?
Not looking great.
What do you
He's
mean?
a proper.
What's happened to him?
Just gone. You see, he's been seen papped, which is already fucking irritating.
Yeah.
Like, leave him alone for fuck's sake. But it's just not. He's looking all skinny and gaunt, and he's been at shows looking. I think he's on drugs and.
Is he on the
Ugh.
Zempies?
I don't know if he's on
Is he ripping
Zempies.
lines of Zempies?
Mate, are we getting on Zempies or what? Because I tried to get into some XL tops today and I couldn't get in them,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck.
We could
It's either I buy XXL now,
yeah, or you get on the
or
Zemps.
I get on the Zemps.
Well, your mum's got loads.
I could just nick my Mars. Honestly, I went round there and she's absolutely skinny as a rake.
Yeah.
Which is insane. You seen Mar?
When
You saw
walk-
Mar, didn't you?
Yeah, you walk in and she's like hoovering the ceiling really fast.
She's like fucking gurning.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Zambia is good.
Fucking a bastard.
Does she get high off him?
Nah.
Oh,
You don't.
just gets
It's
thin.
not. You don't get high. You just lose your appetite.
And doesn't your liver just like shrivel? Doesn't it? Does it shrivel your liver?
Yeah, I know.
That's fine. Do you need your liver?
We don't need. I'd rather
Probably
be
not.
fucking thin and liverless.
That sounds like an insult for like a pirate. You liverless.
You're thin and liverless. Thin liverless. You're a scurvy, thin liverless.
One
No,
thing.
that's just to finish the story.
yeah,
but
yeah. Sorry.
I saw them in the cupboard, like all of them.
Yeah.
Fucking boxes.
How many
of
has
them.
she got? Loads.
Stacked. I thought, Mum, just give me. It's like
Is
you
she-
jab it in your butt.
prescription. Is she get it free as well?
Yeah, probably because she's
Over a certain age.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
I'll just fucking take.
Yeah. Take some. You jab it in, do you?
Imagine me rocking up to
Do
the
you jab
podcast.
it
Week
in?
later, I'm out.
How long?
You're like,
Did,
"Are you
how long
alright,
did
mate?"
it
I'm
take?
like, "Yeah, I'm alright."
How long did it take to roll into effect with her?
Only like a month, I think. Like,
So
it's
you
not
need
even that
need
long.
months of supplies. I think more people should steal medication from the NHS. And
Going
that could be a
under, innit?
controversial opinion, but My son has got like eczema at the minute, right? And the cream that he uses, well, the cream that we were given that works best on him for eczema, if you buy it in the shop, it's fucking like 12 quid. Because he's young and that, he's like 2. Go down the doctor's, I need some more of that eczema cream. They're like, just write you out a prescription, don't even ask. Could get a few of them, get them on eBay.
Yeah.
Then he needs one. One lasts like a year. If I got 2, then I sell one, I'm quids in.
Where do you get them from?
No, the pharmacy or whatever. You go to the doctor, you get a prescription written out. Can I have a repeat prescription for that eczema cream, please? Oh, yeah, you go,
So
mate.
it's behind the counter, so you can't just nab it.
Nah, you have to go into the pharmacy and get it.
Why
But-
does the pharmacy take so fucking long?
They love it, don't they?
That you give them the little slip.
They're just holding things up in the back, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
It's just people in lab coats
Just going-
holding things up for a bit. Just get a pipette out and look. Drop something in there.
What are they doing back there? I've been here 20 minutes. Where's my fucking prescription?
What we need to do here is use our business brains, because you forget this podcast is business. So we know that there's a waiting time in pharmacies. So what we need to do is like either create some form of entertainment for the people that are waiting in pharmacies, or learn how to target those people, because we know that they're going to go on their phones in a pharmacy, and then we can shill them. Whilst are you waiting in a pharmacy right now? Fucking hell, they've got me. I'm interested in hearing what this is.
Let's get Harvey Price and do pharmacy DJ sets. Fuck it.
Wheel him in.
Just wheel him in. He doesn't need wheeling. He can walk.
I just came to say hello, you cunts.
Then.
It's like the fucking podcast greatest hits today.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. We should have got a fucking full, for this photo shoot, we should have got a full cardboard cutout of Harvey Price.
That would be, well, Rob could maybe Photoshop one in.
Yeah.
You could probably Photoshop one in.
The thing is, I thought about photoshopping some stuff, but then I thought, if Rob gives it to us, it feels a bit,
Yeah.
you know, if I start photoshopping what he's given me, nah, I just
Yeah.
rather get him from
We
Rob,
could-
put them up as
We
they
could
are.
AI him in though. That would be
Yeah,
more
even
pure.
that.
That'd be more pure.
Tell you what, that fucking AI photo he showed us was
Yeah.
wild. I want to mention Veo 3 as well. You haven't seen that, have you?
No.
Fucking hell.
What's Veo 3?
Google's new video.
Video AI service. Video editing?
Yeah. No, I'm just shaking my head because it's unbelievable.
Okay.
I'll have to show you some. Anybody listening now, just Google VO3. Google VO3.
VO3.
VEO3.
VEO3.
It's their latest like video generation model. You give it a prompt, and then it just spits out the fucking like 2 men on a podcast talking about VO3.
Leading a horse to water.
Leading a horse to, and it
And
will
not
literally
letting it fuck a dog.
generate. It was a meme like only 3 years ago. I don't know if you remember this. It was the Will Smith eating spaghetti. And it was
Right.
AI fucked up. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
like, yeah, fucking AI. So now 3 years on, they're recreating it and it's actually Will Smith.
Oh, my
and you're
God.
like, uh-oh.
Oh,
Like,
God.
you're going to be able to... It's going to get to the point where I'll be like, I fucking got a video of you fucking an horse. You're like, no, I haven't. Like, there it is. And it's going to be indistinguishable. You'll be like... and Keir Starmer, like, fucking tonguing out Rashid or whatever his name is.
Rashid.
What's his name?
Who?
Fucking Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak. I don't know the fucking politics. Couldn't give fuck about him. Can't give fuck about him. Fucking just prompt me, Rishi Sunak tonguing out fucking
Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer's arsehole. And it honestly, you
no,
it,
the first
it will
thing,
be, and he'll be like, that's not, it's AI. And you're like, well, clearly, mate, it is.
the first thing it's going to say is, "Oh, sorry, I can't do that because that's a naughty thing." That's all I get when I fucking try. I tried to prompt ChatGPT. I even paid for the pro version of ChatGPT to prompt me a picture of me in a yellow polka dot bikini on a beach, handing a man a bag.
There's a way around it. I just can't be asked to explain. You have to. It's weird. You can train
They said it
the
was
model.
too rude.
You can get around it. There are ways.
I just cancel my subscription to it though.
Yeah, can you fuck off?
And I'm annoyed about it.
Yeah, to be fair,
I'm
you should
annoyed
be.
about it.
But
I paid for this. I want to make my own. It's not even pornographic.
it is. They've got to tread very carefully with that because
Make me a fat woman. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Is that misogynistic?
Thing is,
Turn me into a fat woman.
I'm thinking about paying. Like it's about It's not come to the UK though. This VO3 model.
Not in the UK though.
Not in the UK yet. But I'm thinking about it's $210 per month to get the early access.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm thinking about selling it as a service, and you can make bank.
Yeah.
Like,
Can we
honestly,
just generate podcast episodes without having to do them?
do you know what I did think about the podcasting thing? Because I was a bit worried. I was like, "Oh,
How will we find white men to talk about things that they like?"
but this is the thing. I think areas in the entertainment industry are kind of safe because you go and you want to see humans talking about things. Who's going to watch a generated AI podcast or fucking
Depends how interesting
I'll
the
come back
stories
in
are.
5 years.
Yeah.
And we'll see where we are with that quote because I don't fucking know actually. But I'd like to think that
we're safe.
We're kind of all right with this industry.
Okay.
Unless
this industry that we're in.
Unless Gen fucking what's after Z now?
Gen X. No, Gen Alpha.
What's after that then?
Gen Beta.
The betas.
The beta cooks.
The betas might come along and think AI is everything, and they've fucking plugged in, and that's all they watch. It's AI TV now. Your grandson or granddaughter's
grandson,
fucking, Dad, look at this fucking skibbity wobbledle has been fucking generated for me. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a world that we don't even understand, man. And we're going to be, what the fuck?
I'll be tight and submersible myself, mate. Don't worry about it. I'll be down there. In my day, we just like the Titanic. Pink mist. Yeah. These are your granddad's last words.
That was impressive. That. Thump.
Can
we create a song called Pink Mist?
Yes, please. Let's write it down so we remember. Pink Mist, a song. I had a question going back to the glamping thing, right? What scams should we get involved with as a business to
You're
pump
obsessed
and
with
dump?
scams, aren't you?
I like thinking of scams that we could get involved in. Cause I like thinking of creative ways that we can make money from people.
I've just wrote down Pink Mist the musical.
Pink Mist the musical is perfect. Right, we've written a musical.
It's a full-on musical.
Right,
about
hold
the
on.
Submersible.
Forget the scams. We're going Pink Mist the musical. Opening sequence. Is Pink Mist the musical about these billionaires going down the Titanic? So do we open with like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you have like each of the individual kids and all of their horrible sins. Do we do the same kind of thing? Like they're all boarding they're all boarding the submersible, but as they're boarding, like they do a little song performance
I could
about
imagine
their
like
lives.
curtains open.
Yeah.
The submersible's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then each one comes out like, my name is, I can't remember the names, but like.
I'm a billionaire from Western Perth. I've always dreamed of seeing the Titanic. In my creative and personal life, I've done some terrible, shady things. I took a man's family and tore them all apart.
I sold them insurance that they couldn't afford. And
All of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
And then they were all getting in the submersible one by one.
Yeah. And maybe,
Fucking hell, what a
maybe like
musical.
some of them are good as well. Say, it's a shame that they died. But some of them were bad.
Okay,
And then the captain. I'm the captain. I can't remember my name. My wife's on board the ship, and she's.
to be fair, like getting in the like, do we start with the submersible? Because that's like with.
Well,
That's a
you
lot of
need to establish.
storytelling.
You need to establish the characters, don't you? They all have. Maybe there's just one song with all the. How long is this musical?
How long are musicals?
Making it quite short. Can make it quite short, couldn't we?
We could make like a 20-minute
This is a
one.
musical for the Skibbity generation. 10 minutes if most.
Oh yeah, TikTok musical.
Yeah, TikTok musical, Pink Mist. It's one song that decimates all the billionaires and like maybe glorifies some of them, and then we end with
I can imagine one scene where it's like, thump, oh no, what was that noise?
Yeah. What was that noise? Thump.
Thump,
The song's just called Thump.
thump, oh no, what was that noise? Thump.
Pink Mist.
Pink Mist the musical.
And then in the back, oh no, what was that noise? Pink Mist.
Pink Mist. We're just laughing about this horrific death.
Do we have all the billionaires as well? Like, come back with like really extreme lighting, sort of like uplight in their face. They all look like ghosts. We're ghosts now.
Yeah, at the
I
end,
only
I think
wanted
that'd
to
be good.
see the Titanic, to see where Jack and Rose had kissed.
how do you portray like the explosion on the stage?
Uh,
Like really dramatic music.
I think you get like a gigantic pink balloon, and I think you're just inflating it, and then as the music really reaches a climax, you see someone come in all dressed in red, and then they just pop the balloon with a big pin.
We could have
and then just go boom.
We could for comic relief. We could have a shark. Someone dressed as a shark.
Yeah.
Go, ooh. Like, just, do you know what I mean?
Someone just walking across the front and the back of the stage as a shark, and then when the balloon pops, they just go, "Uh-oh,
that didn't look good." Joe, really comical and shit, like out of pocket. Oh boy, hope there weren't any people in there. Shit. Like just stare at like as a shit shark outfit. You know, Left Shark. Do you remember Left Shark from Katy Perry? Let's bring Left Shark. He just comes to the front of the stage. Oh boy, that didn't look too. For some reason, he's got a Texan accent. That didn't look too good.
oh my god, oh my god." Oh, it's so
Fucking
bad.
hell.
Pink Mist the musical, mate. That's fucking
Featuring Left Shark.
coming soon to the West End.
Featuring Left Shark.
Left Shark.
Pink Mist the musical featuring Left Shark.
The amount of
Fucking
people that died on the Titanic as well, died in that thing. Do you feel like their ghosts
hell.
were kind of like
their ghosts are there.
they're
For the musical, they're all looking like what?
yeah, like why the fuck are they? What are they coming to look at the ship for? We all died on this.
And then it gets
Horrible.
They go, oh, well, not to go like that.
4 more. There you go. Yeah, we froze to death. At least we didn't implode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They go, oh, that looks.
take a while piecing them back together.
Or would they be jealous of the way they went? Like, oh,
Yeah.
at least it was quick.
We froze to death over hours in cold waters.
I fucking drowned.
Yeah. Salt water filled my lungs
Yeah, we just have like a side piece.
as I drowned. It's getting longer and longer, though, isn't it? Remember, you need to keep it short and snappy.
Yeah.
Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Thing
And then
about
for some reason, Jack Black's in there. Lava,
Yeah,
chicken. Steve's lava chicken.
he definitely needs a song in it.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah,
yeah,
the Pink Mist.
yeah. Just
Pink Mist.
the pig man.
That'd be good.
He could be the right shark or whatever.
Yeah.
Or he's like a
I think he'd make a good
jellyfish,
shark. Oh, jellyfish. Jack Black.
He's
Jack
Jack
Black
Black
the
the
jellyfish.
jellyfish.
Oh my god, yeah. He'd be up for that, I think.
that just burst into pig mist.
How long do you think we
He
have to?
comes in just after the shark goes, ooh.
How long do you think we have to give this? Do you think has enough time passed yet?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think we're allowed to joke about it.
I mean,
now.
people were making jokes straight away, weren't they? Do you think they were insensitive, those people?
Do you know what? Genuinely, and I'm not gonna do you know the horrible fucking Liverpool event that happened where somebody drove through the crowd?
Yeah. Did you see the guy that made the tweet?
And then do you see the fucking comments
Yeah.
straight away?
Yeah,
I was like, it's not even been 10 minutes. It's like, oh fucking hell, Liverpool fans. So it kind of deserved it. You're like, lad, it's been 10 minutes.
There was a guy that put a tweet out.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
There's a guy who's like a comedian who's put a tweet out, and Hot Water Comedy Club have banned him for life. Basically,
Oh,
he's never
shit.
allowed to attend the venue as a punter or as a comedian. So I can't remember what his tweet said or something like that. But it was something like, "Oh, I don't blame the driver because if I was in Liverpool, I'd be driving away from there as fast as I could as well," or something like that. It wasn't. It was like kind of
2
also,
minutes after as well.
It was also kind of like it wasn't a good joke. So there
is something too, isn't there? Like it's just happened. Give like a little bit of respite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think also there's something.
It's a bit sore in it at the minute.
There's something about the fact that this was kind of some really very very privileged people doing something that was quite stupid, whereas that is just people
Yes.
doing like a normal-ish thing.
Well, when you looked into it, didn't the driver get stressed out? And he everyone is banging on the car, putting the windows in, and he was clearly just like, fuck it. Like, he's kind of terrified, was he?
I don't know.
I thought it was a case of, because at the start you hear it, don't you? Like, fucking hell, Jesus, what happened? Then you hear a little bit more, and then more and more videos came out, and there was, apparently the geezer was like 50 years old, English bloke, and he was in the car, and people were just banging on his window.
autistic, overstimulated, drove over 10 people.
Fucking hell, dude.
Like,
I saw
what?
one video. No, but it just, imagine if you had, for example, your fucking your son in the car.
Oh,
And they're all banging on the door.
smashing in the back windows.
What are you doing?
Well, probably reversing out of the crowd.
Is it that simple when there's a crowd around you?
How has he got down there in the first place?
I'm not saying.
It's
I'm
like a
not saying the
parade
answer
route,
is.
isn't it? Yeah.
I'm not saying the answer is
I
fucking run him
mean-
over. But like, he could have panicked.
I don't know if I would have. I don't know if
Do you
I
know
would
what
have driven over like loads of
It was
innocent
crazy to see
bystanders.
that. Yeah, it's wild. Do you see the
Yeah.
videos?
Yes, I've seen the videos. They're pretty bleak. I DJ'd in a venue on the corner, so it's like by Hooters, and I DJ in a venue opposite the road.
Wow, really?
So, and I was meant to be there on that day, but somebody else covered for me.
That.
So I was meant to be DJing the parade event.
Wow. Seriously?
In this, yeah, in the venue.
That's crazy, man.
And basically, the venue that in question, loads of people, sort of obviously that were involved in the crash or whatever, ran to the venue to seek. Was it boring? That sorry.
Oh, sorry, I've just been up for fucking God knows how long.
Yeah, the venue that I DJ at were like they had to let like a couple of hundred people in that were like seeking shelter basically from what they didn't know what was going on. They thought it was like an attack or whatever. And obviously, if you're just in the street and you just hear people screaming and like running away,
Oh yeah, mate.
you just you run with the mob, or do you walk towards the danger?
Me?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna face that danger, mate.
I'm not going to face the danger, but I'm like sniffing about.
What's going on over there then?
I'm sniffing.
Yeah,
I've told you about my mum mentality thing. Am I with Leanne?
yeah.
I'm protecting Leanne.
So you would have been one of the people smashing his windows in as he's driving down.
No.
Get him! You're like the mob. The mob's telling you to get him, so you're like, fucking get his windows. Yeah!
Smack it in, eh? No, I don't know.
Maybe.
No, because if I'm seeing like he's in there panicking or whatever, then I'm not doing that. I don't
It's
know.
like, whoa, guys, he's panicking.
Guys, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, we've gone.
Yeah.
We need to get
fucking
off
wild.
this. It's dangerous. Dangerous territory.
Wild.
I was in the co-op the other day, and I was thinking that obviously, like all the checkouts are now sort of self-service, aren't they? And they're automated. Do you ever think that we'll get to a stage where?
Sorry.
That's
I'm
all right.
so tired, man.
Do you think we'll get to a stage where counselling is just like a self-service checkout?
Counselling.
Yeah. So you go to like a self-service checkout and you tell it all your problems. And have you finished telling me your traumas? Press for a receipt. And then it's like, we have processed your trauma. Please take your receipt.
ChatGPT
Yeah.
already. People are using ChatGPT for
As
therapy.
for therapy.
Yep.
So it's happening already.
Yeah.
You don't even need a self-service checkout version of it. It's just
Because
ChatGPT.
the thing is, it's a logical think model, isn't it? So it's like for people who are not very logical thinkers, it's like, how do I? If they were,
How do I not be sad, ChatGPT?
not like that necessarily.
Have you
I
tried
guess.
strumming yourself off, John? Have
you
you tried jelking it in the shower, John, today?
John? Why is John funny?
I don't know.
John, have you tried fucking the backhand Federer today?
Have you backhanded Federer yourself today?
John, have you tried the backhand Federer today? John, have you
Watching you karate chop yourself in the throat to do that is something else, by the way.
John, have you tried the backhand Federer today? I don't know why I'm taking the piss out of chat because it's way better than that now. It's not Microsoft Sam.
No, Microsoft was that what that program was? Microsoft Sam.
Microsoft Sam is like a classic like Microsoft voice.
Was that the one that Hawkins used?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
Mate,
it?
I bet Hawkins is fucking pissed.
Yeah. He's born at the wrong time, born under the wrong star, wasn't
That's
he?
a joke, innit?
Yeah.
Hawkins is so pissed off. He just missed the AI.
He's just
thing. He could
missed
have had
it.
a wicked voice.
He could. He could.
He could have been fucking the king.
Yeah. Imagine Hawkins now
Plugged into
with the
ChatGPT.
advancement of ChatGPT, mate. Imagine Hawkins.
I will destroy you all. My eyesight means a lot to me. Fucking the final boss.
The damage he could do with the algorithm.
Leave me out in the rain, will you?
The complex sums he's putting into it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. The different voices he could have had.
Him and fucking
He
Musk
never knew TikTok,
should have
did he? He never knew the voice automated changer thing on TikTok.
I bet he's so annoyed.
Yeah. What voice do you think he would have had if he could have chosen? Whose voice would you have if you could choose a voice?
I'd have Matthew McConaughey's all
Yeah.
day. If I could change my voice and be genuine, like it's all right. Just like you're listening to Matthew, ain't you? Whenever he talks, it's like the room goes silent. You're like, what does he have to say?
Mm.
Either that or Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
No, I can't do it so hard.
I quite like.
You know, you guys, Foo Fighters.
I quite like. Fuck. Who was I going to say? Oh my god. Who was I going to say?
Do you like? Is he British or is he?
Maybe. What's going on the thing? What's going on the thing?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Joking it. Oh
Mate,
shit!
British,
It
was
doesn't
he?
matter. It doesn't matter. It's not as good as McConaughey. Oh, I know who it was. Bryan Cranston, but as Walter White.
Bryan Cranston would be great.
the danger. I am
Say
the
my
one who
name.
knocks.
Yeah.
Say
That's-
my name.
That's fucking good, man.
Say my name.
Say my name.
You're goddamn right.
Come on my podcast.
He's a little bit like the Doom guy. Multi-kill. Panda kill.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
no, Walter
You've got a future in this kind of thing, you know. I see it.
In a world. Hold on, can we add some reverb?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ,
whoa.
the devil.
Jesus Christ, that fucking Bombay Bad Boy repeated on you.
In a world where cocks are big and vaginas are tiny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Horses versus dogs.
Horses versus dogs.
Yeah.
Real trap shit. Do that one.
I don't know if I can do that one.
Real trap shit.
I don't think I can do that one.
That's quite good, isn't it?
Real trap shit.
There you go. Yeah. That's kind of like
I kind of got it.
real. Like
Was that like a sting on some songs you downloaded that were like illegal?
I just remember it being a sample back
It was like
in the day.
Oh, was it?
I don't know why. It's just like real trap shit. And it's just like some absolute filthy bass.
Oh man. We got anything to finish on? You got any notes?
Finish strong.
Anything to talk to me about?
Not really, man. I think we covered it, but
I've got one final thing.
Go on then.
I'd like to implement this across all coffee shops.
yeah.
A universal card. You collect stamps in different coffee shops so they know that you're a coffee drinker. And then, like, as long as you've got like a certain amount of stamps, you can just access their toilet anytime you need to shit. You could do it for individual chains. You know, like, because if you've never drank a coffee at Costa, for example, but you need to just go into their toilet and do a horrendous shit because you've had a coffee somewhere else. I feel like you should have a card that proves your loyalty, proves that you're a customer, a drinker of the coffee, and you deserve to be able to use their toilet to
May
do a
I
shit.
add,
A caveat, yeah.
you also, for every shit you have,
Yeah.
you get a bean. And for every 10 beans, you get a free coffee. And to verify, you need to take a picture of a shit.
Of the shit, okay. So I thought you were going to say for every shit you have, you lose a bean.
No, because
you gain
you're
a-
a loyal customer.
So you gain a bean for
Every shit you take.
So you have your bean cards for your drinks, but you also have like your bean cards for your shits. So
Yeah,
you can accumulate coffees with us in two ways. First of all, you can drink coffee with us, in
Or-
which case we give you a bean. Second, you can take a shit in our toilet, and as long as you show us a picture of that shit, we also give you a bean.
shit in your toilet.
There are many awesome ways of gaining beans with us and getting free coffee.
Take a shit in the toilet. We could do adverts, can we? Like mock adverts.
The problem is, people have actually approached me to do proper adverts on this podcast.
Well,
And,
yeah, might have our first ad, but we don't know. We
We do.
really say
It's
that.
coming in.
Is
It's
it coming
coming in.
in?
It's coming in hot pretty soon. But not on this episode. What I will say is, this the end of the episode, David?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna leave it there.
I gotta get Leanne.
We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there this week because Leanne is trussed up in a fetal position.
She's actually trapped at work.
David's bound and gagged her before he left, and he feels awful. He's not even left the heating on. So
Real gag shit.
We do need to get home. You need to get home to Leanne. And follow us on all socials. Drop us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Dave or Yorn for every star. And yeah, circle back next week.
Take
where
a
we
shit
have
as well. Just start taking shits in Costa toilet. Don't
Yeah.
ask. Just fucking go
Actually,
in there and start
just-
ripping.
Guys, just make your own cards, right? And then every time you have a shit in a coffee shop, just cross off the thing and then get real brave with it. Just go up to the counter and be like, I've got a full card here. And then when they say, what do you
What is
mean?
it?
Well, these are the shits that I've taken in your toilet, in your coffee shop toilet, and I've got the photos to go with them.
I believe I'm entitled
I
to a
believe
free
I'm
drink.
entitled to free coffee.
Here's the Polaroids that go with them.
Depressed CEO said this is a free coffee. Just let us know. Let us know in the comments. We will refund you your £3.42. Thank you very much. Circle back next week where we've got the wonderful Dan Lee Lawless on as our guest. See you there then. Bye.
Love you, bye. Circle back this way.